thank Chef George Duran. He was amazing. It was really good. And you know, Michelle, I'm not good at cooking.
I was proud of you.
Yes. And anyway, thank you so much, and thank you to you at home, and thank you to this amazing audience. We will be back tomorrow.
Yes, we will. We love you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Wendy. Mwah.
Nice.
How to make the most of the spring weather and still get dinner on the table, like a perfect butterfly roast chicken.
Wow. Gorgeous.
Today at 1 on Fox 11.
Los Angeles announces a new outdoor watering crackdown. We're live with the new rules you'll need to know before you turn on the hose.
Also, as a judge makes a decision on Dave Chappelle's suspected attacker, we're live with a new roundtable on how to make venues safer for performers in L.A.
And new details today on the mystery of the whereabouts of Rodney King's daughter, what police are telling us this afternoon about Tristan King. The news at noon starts right now.
Now, this is the Fox 11 News at noon.
And welcome, everyone, to the Fox 11 News at noon on this Tuesday, the 10th of May. Thank you for being with us. I'm Marla Tellez.
And I'm Bob DiCastro. Thanks for being with us. We do begin with developing news. This is about new water restrictions.
Hal Eisner, he joins us live from Sherman Oaks with more on those restrictions and when they take effect. Hal.
In about 3 weeks, we're all going to be asked to cut back on watering our lawns. And let's explain why and get into what L.A. announced today. Let's go to some video right here. First of all, we all know we're in an extended drought. Our reservoirs are very, very low. A couple of weeks ago, the Metropolitan Water District that provides water to Los Angeles and other communities in our area asked that we cut back on watering our lawns to 1 day a week. You may recall that starting on June 1st, and threatened fines if water agencies went over their allotted amounts. Well, as it turns out, you know, L.A. held a news conference today to say basically we can do better, we can do more, and we can have 2 days a week. Mayor Garcetti and other officials holding a news conference and explain why we can do that. Here's what they said.
This is all about building on the incredible work that Angelenos have been doing for months, years, and decades. In fact, we live in a city that leads, and it is made up of residents who have been doing the right thing for years to make sure that we can have a sustainable and beautiful city. So my message to Angelenos is clear. You've done incredible work. You've done an amazing job, and we need you to do more.
Well, this is a return to a more sustainable way of living just by taking action in your own front yard.
So if you're in Los Angeles under the proposal, you would water on Mondays and Fridays if you have odd-numbered houses, and on Thursdays and Sundays if you have even-numbered houses. If you have water-conserving nozzles on your sprinklers, you can run your water sprinkling stations for 15 minutes. If you don't, only 8 minutes, and all of this, Marla and Bobby, has to be approved by the Los Angeles City Council. In Sherman Oaks, I'm Hal Eisner, Fox 11 News.
All right, Hal. Thank you. We appreciate your update.
Thank you, Hal. We are on top of other breaking news. Celebrity chef Mario Batali was found not guilty of indecent assault and battery today. The verdict comes after a swift trial in which the former Food Network personality waived his right to have a jury decide his fate. Batali was accused of kissing and groping a woman at a Boston restaurant in 2017. A civil lawsuit filed by the same accuser is still pending. Batali stepped down from day-to-day operations at his restaurant empire and left the ABC cooking show The Chew after a total of 4 women accused him of inappropriate touching during the height of the Me Too movement.
And we are following this breaking news as well. Elon Musk saying today he would allow former President Donald Trump back on Twitter after Musk completes his purchase of the social media company. Trump was suspended permanently after his supporters stormed the Capitol January 6th. At an event, Musk said, quote, "I do think that was a mistake because it alienated a large part of the country and did not ultimately result in Donald Trump not having a voice." The former president recently launched tech platform Truth Social.
A box of some 100 unopened ballots are found on an East Hollywood street. They were found on Oxford near Institute Place Saturday by a woman walking her dog. That woman says returning them to the proper authorities turned into a chore. The sheriff's department was of no help, she says, and it took several calls to the LA County Registrar's office to coordinate a pickup.
I do hear. And now if it happens to somebody else, you know, they don't know what to do. They'll put them in a dumpster or they're just, you know, throw them in the trash.
The LA County Registrar's office is reissuing ballots to the voters impacted in the East Hollywood incident, adding the initial investigation indicates this was mail theft and not a directed attempt at disrupting the election.
New at noon, 1 week after comedian Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage at the Hollywood Bowl, an LA judge rules today that bail will not be reduced for 23-year-old Isaiah Lee. This is the suspect in court, and you just saw him there earlier today. He remains in jail on a $30,000 bond. He faces misdemeanor charges. Meantime, safety and security at popular concert venues is the focus of a roundtable meeting happening today. It's being put together by LA County District Attorney George Gascon.
Phil Schuman is live in downtown LA, where the DA also talked about the Chappelle attack. Phil.
To be clear, the roundtable meeting of venues in Southern California was announced today. It's going to be held at a future date to make sure that security protocols are up to date and are being followed. Meantime, the controversial, in some people's eyes, decision to charge the suspect in last Tuesday night's attack with misdemeanors rather than felonies. Well, that's something that District Attorney George Gascon defended today, saying that the deputy that made that decision was following California law, made the right call. He supports it largely because the weapon
wanted to go to court over it all. All right, sticking with the sports theme, NFL superstar Tom Brady already has a job lined up when he retires. He'll join Fox Sports as a lead analyst for the premier NFL game of the weekend and will broadcast alongside Kevin Burkhardt. Fox Corporation CEO Lachlan Murdoch welcomed Brady to the Fox team this morning, saying, quote, "It is entirely up to him for when he chooses to retire and move into what will be an exciting and stellar television career." Bob, we're going to be able to say Tom Brady is our colleague.
Yeah, part of our team. Join the GOATs.
That's right. Welcome to the team of GOATs. We're already here waiting for you.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome, Tom.
Sure. Sure. Mm-hmm.
You're like, sure.
Where?
Change his mind.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I would like to welcome Tom personally here for sure.
I bet.
Well, yes. Why not? Why not? Hey, good afternoon to you guys. Happy Tuesday. We do have some really nice weather today. We're going to continue this trend of slightly cooler than average temperatures. Yesterday, we have similar numbers here. 68 degrees in downtown LA now. I think that's going to be it for us today. 72 in Pasadena, 66 in Ontario. It's 70, though, in Santa Ana. And we do have sunshine out there. Palm Springs, 80 degrees. And it's cooler because we have this onshore flow, these winds coming out of the west-northwest, bringing in this cooler air mass. The winds have picked up a little bit as well since earlier this morning. 16 miles per hour in Palmdale, 20 near Oxnard, 13 near downtown LA. This is below advisory criteria, however, so that's a good thing. No weather alerts in place. We do continue to see these storms move to our north. In fact, there's one right now near Northern California that's going to continue to move east, leaving behind an area of high pressure, which is going to give us a big warm-up beginning Friday into this upcoming weekend. I'm talking about 10 to 20 degrees above normal. I'll show you coming up in my 7-day forecast. Back to you two.
All right, we look forward to that, Maria. In the meantime,
let's show off our beautiful set.
Let's
right?
do it.
Shouldn't
yeah.
We? Look at this.
Oh, wait.
Hi,
there
hi,
you are. Hi.
I was just going to run away, but here I am.
No, don't run away as we get to show off our new digs.
Yes.
Yeah, so we finally made the transition from the newsroom where we've been broadcasting into our new space here at Fox 11.
Yeah, some of it doesn't look all that much different. This doesn't really look that much different, but we have a lot of new pieces here that we can utilize here during the newscast. Right. The great lighting here, the new lighting, and yeah, congrats to our staff though that put this all together because they took a lot of work to get this all together, and looks fantastic.
Yeah, they're still here on ladders tweaking everything just to make us look as good as we possibly can. It's a tough job.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed too. The Fox 11 News is just getting started. Coming up, President Biden lays out his plan to fight inflation.
Many parents struggling to feed their infants because of a baby formula shortage just ahead. The one thing doctors say parents should never do.
Also, a growing rodent problem in the Southland. So what could be contributing to this infestation? We have some answers ahead.